Yo, what's going on, guys? It is JD here, back with another episode of the No Money Spent Road to Glory, the first episode of the day. Of course, weekends are double uploads. If you missed either of yesterday's videos, be sure to check them out because they set up today very nicely indeed. As you can see by the title, we are going to make a big purchase today, and hopefully we're not going to lose too much empty on it. So we're going to do that. We've also got a player to Evo up as well today, so plenty to go through, and we've got the two videos worth of comments from yesterday to go through as well. If I don't get through them today or in this video, I'll get them through them in the second video of the day. So let's jump into this. So the limited time event today is 200 MT for every triple threat online win. Not great, not going to get me playing it. When they do the token one for triple threat online, I'm really excited for when they do that, because I'm definitely going to jump into some more TTO stuff. Like I said, I played a couple of games in the when they had the Ruby Dion Waiters on the board. We didn't get him, but I still did enjoy it and actually got some really good rewards out of it. So I definitely think I'm going to have to start jumping into that game mode a little bit more. In terms of the daily agenda today, we got one triple threat online and then two triple threat offlines. And then, I haven't touched the weekly objectives yet. I'm still just a little bit sad that this is all we get for a weekly objective. Like, literally one game I can play and it'll get all three of these done in one game. Of course, it's going to be good for Evoing players because obviously you can just do this on Rookie Domination. But Rookie Domination is not fun in the slightest. But anyway, let's move on down here and let's move across to the important stuff. So, look at this Spotlight Series. We are on number 13 already. I have put in the work. So, where were we yesterday? I think we got the Ruby Moses Malone yesterday. Then we had to play this game, which again was just a win, nice and easy. Again, just win, 4-minute quarters, not bad. We get to win this game, 5-minute quarters, superstar difficulty. We got 6 tokens as the reward. We had to win the game and hold Bill Walton, who was a Pink Diamond 96 rated, to under 15 points. It's not too hard. I managed to hold him down to 9 points in the entire game. Of course, if you are struggling, just go into your defensive settings, and then you want to double team on catch in the perimeter and on and down in the post as well. So basically, whenever he touches the ball, he's going to get double teamed. And obviously, I'd definitely recommend just off-balling with Kareem down in the paint. So if they do throw it into Bill Walton, you can be there ready to go with a block if needed. So yeah, not too bad. And the 6 tokens as a reward for that was pretty nice. Next up, again, just win the game, 5-minute quarters. They're all just such long games, but they are not tough to get through at all. We have to win this one, 4-minute quarters. And we've got Amethyst Maurice Cheeks, who we'll take a look at in a second. And the last game I did was again 5-minute quarters and just win the game. And the next one, I've got 5-minute quarters and just win the game. So these games are so long, and I can't imagine either of these last 4 are going to be short. I know this final one is 6-minute quarters, so that's going to be even longer. But hopefully by tomorrow I'll have all of these done, and that Pink Diamond Giannis will be coming home, because that is going to be very, very exciting. But anyway, let's take a look at the requirements for this. So we've got to use Kareem, obviously. Spotlight Wilkes, we've already bought him. We'll take a look at him in a sec. We've got to use Scott, Cooper, Worthy, and Ramirez. So we need the Pink Diamond for game number 13. That is kind of wild. They have not done something like that in any of the other challenges. It means we are going to have to shell out quite a bit of MT in this episode just to be able to actually play this challenge and get onto these final 4. So when I actually buy this Worthy card, I'm going to have to get through these last 4 games pretty damn quickly, because obviously his price is all over the place and I don't want to lose too much in terms of depreciation on his price. I did go into the multiplayer challenges. I played this one because I missed last week's one, which is really annoying. I don't know why week 13 is still here, but week 14 is gone and I didn't get around to playing that, so I managed to get this done. I thought I'd just play it, get it out of the way, and that is an easy 6 tokens to add into the squad. So we move down here into the auctions. We've got 11 things. We've got these 4 John McLaughlins, which yesterday I said, 3k is a great price. There's no way they're going to go lower than that. Yeah, I'm just wrong on everything that I try and invest in. Everything I try and invest in just instantly becomes cheaper. Look at that, he's under 2,500 MT now, which is just ridiculous. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to be investing much more throughout the entirety of the rest of the year, but we've got a couple more things that have sold. A couple more of those heat check players from yesterday have sold. Isaiah Thomas, Tyler Hero, Jackson Hayes, and Josh Hart going for 3.9, not bad at all. And that pushes us up to around 370k, which is not bad. And we've only got one more playbook left in the auction house. So let's come down here and let's take a look at this Amethyst Maurice Cheeks. Where is he? Here he is. Let's see if this card is any good. So it's 94 rated on the defense. He's 6'1", not bad. We've got 2 Hall of Fame badges, they're not the best ones. And we've got 18 gold badges, including Dimer and Clamps. Okay, that's pretty nice. Quick first step, decent. Quick draw, and bronze floor general. So not bad in terms of his badges, to be fair. But 87 driving layups, nice, but 81 mid-range and a 73 pointer with a 25 driving dunk. That ain't it, Chief. Incredible defense, like incredible. 97 perimeter D, my God. That is incredible, but that is a card that is also never going to get used this year, that is for sure. So while we are down here, let's take a look at the premium set. So since yesterday's video, I have picked up Gail Goodrich, because you need Gail Goodrich and also the other diamond, Jamal Wilkes. You need them in some of these early challenges. So you need to get Gail Goodrich at, looks like challenge number 8 is when you need to buy Gail Goodrich. And then you also need to pick up Jamal Wilkes at, where is he? He's in here somewhere. There we go, Spotlight Jamal Wilkes. So you need Gail Goodrich at challenge number 8. You need Jamal Wilkes at challenge number 10. And you need Pink Diamond James Worthy at challenge number 13. So pretty wild how soon you have to buy these players. But yeah, I picked up Jamal Wilkes for 11,000 MT. I thought was a pretty good price. And then Gail Goodrich I paid 18,000 MT for, which was a little bit more than I wanted to pay, to be honest. But it is because he evos up so high. So he gets a diamond card, which is selling at the moment for about 90k. And then a pink diamond card, which is selling for like 350k. Like, what are people doing? This card doesn't even look that incredible. It does have the 5 Hall of Fame badges, but they're not insane. I mean, it's a good card. But is it worth 350k? Not in the slightest. But anyway, so we've picked up all but 3 of the cards now, and we've got 370k in the bank. So we're looking all right in terms of actually buying these 3 players. Oscar Robertson is still coming down. He's down at 55k now, which is fantastic. James Worthy, there's obviously quite a lot of him still up on the auction house. 170k on this one that's ending soonest. Gary Payton, again, a little bit all over the place. 1 for 191, but 1 for 161. So hopefully we can get him for a decent price. But yeah, so James Worthy, we're going to need to buy him today. And the question is, how much are we willing to pay for this card? I think I want to pay like 160 tops. I don't think I want to pay over that. I don't know. Even that seems pretty high. I think we're definitely going to lose some in depreciation from when we buy him to when we sell him. But it's going to be worth it for the pink diamond. Wow, that had a bid of 170k on it. It's definitely be worth it for the pink diamond Giannis. I think whatever we lose on tax, we can just say is how much Giannis cost, and it's still not going to be much at all. So this one had a bid of 170k on it. So is this one going to have a bid of, okay, so 168 we've got on this one. It's a little bit high. It's a little bit higher than I wanted to pay, not going to lie. But anyway, if we have to buy him, we have to buy him. You know, there's nothing we can really do about it. So this is a squad I have been using. We need some contracts on some of these guys. So we've been evoing up the Lucius Allen, the Kareem, and the Michael Cooper as well. Michael Cooper is actually going to be the card that we hopefully today get up to the Amethyst level, which would be pretty good because he is going to sell again for hopefully around 50k, something like that. So if we get outbid on this James Worthy, I'm not going to cry about it because I reckon we would be able to get him for a little bit cheaper than that. But while we're waiting for that, let's take a look at Michael Cooper. So like I said, today hopefully we'll get him evoed up to the Amethyst level. And there's only one up, and he has a buy it now of 65,000 NT. So I would put mine up for about 55k. I'd definitely be happy with getting 55k for him. So I can only imagine he's going to come down in price. And then Lucius Allen, we're a little bit further away from getting him evoed up. But again, only one up, and that is for 60,000 MT. So hopefully, combined, we can get near to, I don't know, 80, 90k for both of them, something like that. And that will definitely give us enough MT that we need to pick up the pink diamond Gary Payton and the diamond Oscar Robertson, who is thankfully still coming down on price. But it looks like we're going to get this James Worthy right here, which is very exciting because it's a very, very good card. Oh, we've been pushed up to 173. We've literally been pushed up to our max bid. How did someone even do that? Because it was on 167 or something like that. No idea. But we managed to get him for 173,000 MT, literally the maximum bid. If someone bid 50 MT more, they would have won him. But no, we managed to get him. So pretty cool. We definitely overpaid a little bit, I reckon. I don't know. I guess it depends what time of day we're going to sell him back at as to whether or not we're going to lose too much. But hopefully we don't lose too much. So 10 Hall of Fame badges on him, contact finisher. We have got 30 gold badges, including gold clamps, defensive leader, intimidator. So defensively, this guy is insane. And then offensively, we've got quick draw, we've got hot zone hunter, and we've got silver catch and shoot. So he's 6'9", and he comes in with a 95 driving layup, 90 mid, 84-3, 95 driving dunk. He can speed boost. He has incredible defense. He has incredible rebounding, and he is nice and quick as well. So James Worthy looking like a really, really nice card. So we need to get him into this squad right here. So there we go. And now we can go take a look at the Evos of everybody. So first up, we are going to hit Michael Cooper. And there we go. So the steals are done. We were on about 34 yesterday, I think, and then I managed to get the remaining 15 in about 2 games. Nice and easy, not too much of a challenge. And now we only need 65 points, which is going to be really easy to get in this game. 65 points, and he is ready to go to an Amethyst. Kareem is actually flying through his as well. 200 rebounds out of the 250, and that's not even using the technique from yesterday. So yesterday I showed you a little technique. We can get about 50 rebounds per game if you are really going at it, and that is obviously really key when it comes to these Evos, because I know in his further later Evos he's going to need like thousands of rebounds, which is kind of ridiculous, and I'm definitely not going to be doing that. But yeah, I haven't even been doing that specifically, just been playing normally with him through these challenges, and he's getting about 15 to 20 rebounds a game, which is pretty damn good. And we come down here, Lucius Allen, again, he's actually getting there, halfway on the points, and nearly there on the assists as well. So in this next game right here, we'll probably use him to assist on Kareem when we get Michael Cooper done. And yeah, that's going to be very exciting. So all 3 of these guys are actually, we're making really good progress on all 3 of them, which is fantastic. So Spotlight Series Challenges, game number 13, which for some reason is for 1,875 MT. I'm fairly sure there's never been a mount that random before. I don't know why they couldn't have just bumped that up to 2,000 as well, but it does not matter. So we need Kareem, Wilkes, Scott, Cooper, Worthy, and Rambis. I think we have all of those in this squad. Do we have Scott in here? No, we don't. There we go, there's Byron Scott, he needs to go in there, and then I think that is us done and ready. There's only 1 contract on that James Worthy, which is really annoying, because Pink Diamonds cost so much to actually get contracts on it. It's kind of ridiculous, but we'll definitely have to pick some up from the auction house. So, we're going to get into this game, we're going to go through all of the comments from yesterday's 2 videos. My god, there is a lot of comments to go through, so massive props to you guys for leaving so many comments and getting the discussions going. So first off, we have a comment from Rapsley who says, great video, I've been playing way too much Triple Threat Online with Pink Diamond Giannis. And that is one reason why I'm going so hard to try and get this Giannis card as quickly as I can. Because that card, if you get him into Triple Threat Online, it is a GG. I have played against him a couple of times. Well, I think I played against the Diamond one once, and that was ridiculous. And then the Pink Diamond one on another game. And yeah, that card is just unbelievable. I need to get him. He can literally carry your team. You can have 2 bronzes, come up against 3 Pink Diamonds, and you'd still probably be able to win, just because that Giannis is that good. I'm so excited to get him. If he was on auction, like I said in yesterday's video, I think he would probably sell for like 3 to 400k, something like that, which is just obviously a crazy amount that not many people have. But getting him for free, losing a bit on tax, which is fine, but you're going to, of course, be making the MT back from the challenges. So I think overall, we're not actually going to lose too much MT, because we get 12 tokens throughout the challenges as well. We get 2 new players to add into the club, which is, of course, good for the collector levels. So all in all, it is just such a W. Obviously, it is pretty time-consuming, but if you do what I'm doing and just really focus out on getting the Evos done, you can really make MT as well. So we're going to, like I said, hopefully make about 80k from both of these Amethysts. We're going to get Kareem up to an Amethyst as well, which is exciting because he is a very, very good card. I've actually been liking him more and more the more I've used him. He just seems like such a big presence on the defensive end, and you can see this is how I'm getting rebounds with him in these Spotlight Series challenges, basically just camping under the rim, trying to bait the CPU to pass it to the opposition centre, which I don't really seem to do unless they can shoot mid-ranges, but even if they can shoot the midi, leave them wide open, the majority of the time they're going to miss, and like I said, I've been averaging about 10 to 15 rebounds per game, which isn't bad at all. So next up we've got a comment from Bryant Reyes who says, I've been grinding my life away on Triple Threat Online because I need around 200 KMT more to get the Pink Diamond Giannis. So yeah, this card is, or this set is way more expensive than anyone could have predicted. Like, I don't think anyone expected a a Spotlight Series challenge to cost over 500k to obviously just rent the players out to begin with, when the most expensive to date so far has probably been about 200 to 250k. I don't think we've had one that was more expensive than that. So for them to basically double the price of the most expensive one, it is ridiculous. But then again, we haven't had a card anywhere near as good as this Pink Diamond Giannis, so it's definitely worth it. So while you're grinding away Triple Threat Online, I hope you're doing Evo cards as well. That's definitely the best thing to do, especially these newer ones. You can really make some good MT in the first couple of days, in the first week or so that an Evo player has come out. That's why that Pink Diamond Gail Goodrich is selling for like 350k. Like, give it a couple of weeks, he will be down at around 100 to 150k, something like that. There's no way his value is going to hold that much. If you can get cards Evo'd up pretty damn quickly, then obviously I'll definitely recommend that. But if you've got time to go through Rookie Domination, and if you have the patience to play that game mode, then go for it. But for me, I just cannot do that. I need to be playing something where I'm actually getting a decent reward, which is why I do the weekly challenges as well, because I think they're nice and easy for the Evos, but you are still getting empty amounts and you're getting tokens at the end of it as well. So it definitely makes it worth it, in my opinion. And if you guys didn't know, running the quick through STS play throughout this game, obviously it's the easiest way to score and get assists with your point guard or your shooting guard. It depends who you are running it through. So we used all of the assists for Michael Cooper to get points for Lucius Allen, and then you can see here on the defensive end we are absolutely killing it, getting blocks from a green light with Kareem. We don't need any more blocks with him. His next Evo, I think he needs 25, which is going to be so easy because I've got so many in the last couple of games with that Kareem. I've really started to learn how he plays, how to get him in the right position, because he is quite slow at this level. But if you get him in the right position, he can be very, very effective. Right, next up in the comments, we've got one from TVDP, who says, I've played around 15 hours of Triple Threat Online already. Evo'd Dion Waiters to a diamond. I got him on my third drop. Well, you are very lucky. You are way more lucky than I am. Because I played, what did we play, like 6 or 7 games of Triple Threat Online. Didn't see him, and then I didn't know if he was actually still on the boards or not. And then I was seeing a lot of people saying they'd been playing for like 3 to 4 hours, and he hadn't popped up for them. So I just couldn't bring myself to do that, and I really wanted to get stuck into these Spotlight Series challenges, because I think getting this Pink Diamond Giannis as soon as we can, and then jumping into Triple Threat Online, so we can be really prepared if they drop another limited time card, which you never know, they might do. With it being Christmas, they might try and entice people to play that game mode, which would be pretty cool if they did. And if they don't, we're still going to be in a good position for any time in the future. Wow, we are really getting out-rebounding here badly. This Kareem has such good rebounding. We just cannot get a board to save our life down here. He is on 3, so it's not great at the moment. But it doesn't matter too much. With this play, you're scoring every time, so you're getting buckets every time, so it doesn't even matter if the opposition are scoring. Right, next into the comments, one from Mick. I only need the 2 pink diamonds and Big O, and I've got 370 KMT, and that looks like it's just short. It's a madness, but it is understandable. And yeah, that's the thing. You've got to understand that this is a card that obviously 2K don't want everyone to have, which is good, because I don't want everyone to have this card either. I want this card to be something that I can be proud of, something that I can be like, if I take it into a game, I can hope that the opponent doesn't have it and hasn't put in the ridiculous amount of time it takes to actually get this card. And of course, you've got to have quite a lot of MT spare to begin with to actually rent the cards out, basically. Because you're not buying them to keep them, you are buying them just to rent them out. And yeah, it's understandable, but it is quite an outlay to begin with. So you do have to be pretty much on top of your club if you're going to have that much spare MT, especially if you're like me and are on a no money spent account. So I'm pretty happy that I've got myself in a position where this challenge has come around, and within like, I don't know, a couple of days really, we've actually managed to get as much MT that we need. And hopefully that Gary Payton continues to come down in price and we can pick him up for the challenge whenever we need him. Hopefully he's only needed for that final challenge, so we're going into it and we can pick him up literally just for that challenge, sell him off straight away, because with this James Worthy, we've got to play like a couple of more hours really of gameplay. We've got to play another 3 or 4 games with him, so chances are his price is going to come down and play the 173k for him. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward, well, not looking forward, but I'm expecting to lose quite a bit on him. But, oh well, doesn't matter. Like you said, the Pink Diamond Giannis is definitely worth it. Next up, we got a comment from El Maro, who says, Dion is a demon, top 3-point guard at diamond level. I have to agree. I've seen the stats, I've seen the badges that he gets at that top tier Evo level, and it is absolutely ridiculous, and I am so sad that I don't have him. But hopefully, if you guys remember, they put the Channing Frye on Triple Threat Online reward boards. That was in like the first week of the game. And then, I don't know, about a month or 2 later, they put him into the daily rewards. So the daily login rewards was a Emerald Channing Frye. So hopefully next month, I don't know, maybe into February, Dion Waiters can be one of the daily login rewards. That'd be pretty cool. So we can get him at that Ruby level without having to play for him or play a stupid amount of hours of games. How is that only 22% covered? I have no idea. But yeah, hopefully that gives us another chance of getting him. So I know a lot of you guys don't have him either and didn't want to put in like so many hours. So something that you don't even know whether or not you're going to get it as well. And that is a comment that we had that I just saw earlier. Where is that comment? It is from the Mr. Username again, back at it in the comment section. I really wish you could just buy Dion Waiters. I really don't like the RNG type of thing to get a good card. Yeah, I totally agree. It's fun, but it is also pretty damn frustrating when you don't get the card, because it is completely random. Like I said, you can play hours and hours and hours, not get it. You can play one game and you get it on your first board. I don't really like the random element to it. It's similar to the, Blacktop back in 2K16. I think they had a top tier Isaiah Thomas card. I can't remember what the top tier back then was. It might have been a pink diamond, might have been something like that. But yeah, the best card in the game basically was completely random as to whether or not you could get him. Well, not the best card of the game, but the best reward from that game mode. It was completely random, so you could literally play hundreds and hundreds of hours and you would never ever see that card pop up. So I don't really like things like that. It's cool that they actually put new content in the game and give you a reason to play the game mode, but it would be nice, like you say, if there is an option to buy. If they put him in the token market, here's an idea. If they put him on the Triple Threat Online boards, but at the same time, they put him in the token market for a price of, I don't know, like 25, 30 tokens, something like that, or even like up to 50 tokens, because it is an Evo card up to a diamond level. Put him in there at the same time, and then obviously when he's off the Triple Threat Online boards, take him out of the token market, and that way it gives people a chance who don't have the time to play for him, an option to actually get the card rather than just missing out completely. So yeah, definitely agree with your comment right there. That was a very acrobatic steal. So continuing on the talk of this Dion waiters, Ben G says, anyone know if Dion is still on the board? It's gone 45-2 and still haven't seen him yet. So my guy, I don't know what you're doing in Triple Threat Online, but that is absolutely incredible. You must have made so much MD and so many tokens during that little run. But yeah, there we go. So you played 47 games and you didn't see him once. And that's the thing. We don't even know if he is on the boards or not. We weren't even given a time when he appeared. And we definitely haven't been given a time when they did take him off. So he might still be on there. He might have been gone hours and hours ago. He might have been gone yesterday. Who knows? Next up, we have a comment from, we'll just green this. We've got a comment from Frankie Stewart. This is a bit of a different one. A quick question. Do you play basketball in real life or have you ever? So where I live, there is basically no basketball courts around in the next like half an hour away from me. I don't think there's any courts at all. So I've never actually played in the game or anything like that. I've gone to hoops and just like shot around, and I am absolutely awful. I will be the first to admit that. Obviously, I've never played like or had any training or anything like that, so I didn't know. First time I ever shot a ball, it was literally just like how I figured would be a good way to shoot the ball. I don't have any form or anything like that, so if I ever do any real life basketball videos, they are probably going to be the worst things on the internet, so I'm not sure they'll be happening anytime soon. But yeah, I would love to. It would be great fun if I could actually like do some training or whatever, and actually develop a shot or have actually a chance of getting a bucket. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, maybe something for the future. But yeah, at the moment I don't play. I don't really have the time to play at the moment, to be fair. Maybe in the next couple of years or something I'll have a bit more time on my hands so I can actually play some more. But it would be fun. But yeah, like I said, I think there is a team about half an hour away from me, something like that, so maybe joining them, but I don't think I'd be anywhere near getting onto their team. I don't even think I'd get near the bench. I don't even think I'd get near the locker room, never mind actually on the court. But anyway, good question, and we are still not getting rebounds with this Kareem. We are getting out-rebounded big time. He's only got 5 in this game as we come up to half-time right here. So next up, we got a comment from Kevin. He says, been playing a lot of Triple Threat Online and have finally got enough to get my Giannis. So it looks like everyone is doing the same thing at the moment and just playing so much Triple Threat Online to be able to actually afford this Giannis card. And he says, definitely get a diamond contract and replacing Rafe LaFrentz in my Triple Threat squad. So yeah, definitely get a diamond contract for him, because he is going to be a card, like even if there's a better pink diamond that comes out on the auction house, if you get some moment card or whatever, it doesn't really matter because he's not going to be that much better than one we've already got. And of course, this one is free. It obviously just takes so much time, but in terms of actually buying him with MT, he is free. And if there's one that comes out in the auction house, he is easily going to cost 2 to 3 to 4 to 500 KMT when he first comes out, because obviously everyone is going to want him, and not everyone is going to want to put in these however many hours it is to get this card. I think it's like 8 or 9 hours worth of gameplay you have to do to actually get this. So yeah, it is a hell of a grind, but of course it is massively worth it. And speaking of, Mick has actually managed to get all the cards for Giannis, so shout out to you, my guy. Get the challenges done and get that Giannis into your squad. Next up, we got another comment from the Mr. Username. He's back at it. He says, I'm liking this spotlight so far. I'm almost done evoing my Gail Goodrich to pink diamond, so fair play to you. I hope that's your card that's up in the auction house at the moment. If it isn't, then I hope you get yours done quickly and get him sold quickly as well. And he also says, luckily I picked up 4 John McLaughlins for 1 KMT each. They will definitely go up. Well, knowing your luck, or knowing my luck, now that I've touched them, they're going to come down and down, and they will never rise from 1000 MT. But 1000 MT, I think, is a very, very safe bet. Like I said, when Christmas comes around, all the Christmas news come into the game, they're going to be wanting to complete this Spotlight Series set. They're going to need John McLaughlin literally on the second game. So surely there's going to be a high demand for him, and obviously the packs are not going to be there anymore, so he shouldn't be, I mean, like the supply and the demand thing, that's always the problem with investing in cards. It's always tricky to actually gauge when or when not to buy cards. And yeah, I don't know. I think if this investment doesn't work, I've only bought 4 of them, thankfully, so it's not going to cost me too much. But if this doesn't work, I don't think I'm going to invest for the rest of the year, because everything I touch just seems to be put in a locker code, and I have absolutely no chance of making any money for it. So next up in the comments, we've got one from John Karagiannis. So Kara and then Giannis in your last name. That's pretty damn cool. JD, I have 410k. I want to do the challenges for Giannis. When should I buy the cards? So definitely say in the early morning, early hours of the morning. Prices do seem to be a little bit lower because obviously there's far fewer people on the actual game. So when I'm recording this, it is about 2 in the afternoon for me, my time, which is going to be really, really early for anyone in America. And like I see, the card was selling for a reasonable price. Last night they were up at like 200k, so they're definitely a little bit lower than yesterday, but I don't know if that's just natural depreciation or if that is actually just because of the time zone. But yeah, you can definitely monitor the card. Just monitor them for a couple of days. Obviously at the moment they're so volatile because they've only been out for a couple of days, and a lot of people are trying to get this Giannis as quickly as they can. But the thing is, I don't think that many people will have done him this quickly. Obviously, I think only the tryhards, including myself, are going to try and get him done within this first weekend. So hopefully, by selling them off quickly, which I'm hoping to do, we shouldn't lose too much. You never know, they might even go back up because more and more people are going to be getting to this final few challenges in the next couple of days. Obviously, like I said, it's not many people that have actually got him done this quickly. It is only the tryhards that are out here grinding 8 or 9 hours of gameplay in a couple of days. It's ridiculous when you think of it like that, but it is for an end game card, so it is definitely going to be worth it. So next up, we got one from Cybertron. This is interesting. On the login rewards, Thursday for me is a Channing Frye. I haven't got him yet, and I'm a Phoenix Suns fan, so I'm happy to get him an Evo in him. So, you know, I'm glad that you're getting him. We've already had the Channing Frye on the daily login rewards, and that was about a month ago, I think. So I assume you missed out on that one. But yeah, it's interesting, because my one is a Paul Pierce, an Amethyst Paul Pierce on Boxing Day. So yeah, it's very interesting. So I guess if you don't have that Channing Frye, they're going to give you another chance at getting that Channing Frye. But to be honest, I think you'd probably rather have the Amethyst Paul Pierce. But I guess if you're a fan of Channing Frye, then that is absolutely perfect for you. So yeah, pretty good indeed. But I've always thought the daily logins were set, and it was the same for everyone else. But you know, clearly not. I know the agendas are different for every person, so the daily, weekly, and the monthly agendas are different for everyone. The lifetime agendas are the same for everyone. And yeah, like I said, I thought the login rewards were different for everyone, but no, I thought they were the same for everyone. But yeah, seems like they are different. We're going to get another rebound here? No, we're not. This Kareem is just getting absolutely worked this game. We are not doing too well, so we need 65 with Michael Cooper, so we're not far away from him, and then we can actually start scoring with the Kareem as well. We can start getting him up towards that Amethyst level. Now, the thing with Kareem, I think I am going to get him to that first level, obviously, because we're nearly done with the rebounds, we've done the blocks already, and we've already got like 100 or so points with him, so getting 400 more points, it's not going to take too long. But I think after that, we might have to leave him there. Dwight Howard, we did the first Amethyst level, and then we left him there, even though we did quite a bit of work on him as well. And he's not actually going to take that long to get up to the second Amethyst level, but I just don't think it makes him that much better to warrant putting in so much time, especially when there's other players, like we've got Lucius Allen and the Michael Cooper at the moment, maybe even Gail Goodrich. We'll take a look at him as well, because I haven't actually looked at his Evo stats since buying him. He just went straight into my squad again. Jesus Christ, Robert Parrish is absolutely killing us on the boards. So next up in the comments, we've got one from Ian, who says, you need to get that Giannis with a 3-point shoe. He goes up to an 86 rated 3-pointer, which is absolutely ridiculous. So definitely need to get that card. He is a one-man rage quit machine. Went 5-0 in 20 minutes. So my God, that is very impressive. And then on a side note, Big O for me is a really nice card, definitely worth looking at. And I have heard really good things about this Oscar Robertson as well, which is of course why his price is so high in comparison to Jerry West and Jamal Wilkes, both of them coming in at 10k, but Oscar Robertson coming in, as we just saw, about 50k, which isn't too bad. I don't mind paying that. His price shouldn't come down too much, because obviously he is a really nice card, really tall, good defensively, good offensively as well, and has really nice badges. So yeah, definitely looking forward to getting him. But the thing is, with all of these cards, I think they are just going to be sold as soon as I'm done with these challenges. Of course, this is going to be the third player out of the 5 that we need to get the Galaxy Opal Brandon Roy, which is very exciting. So in terms of like an end game squad, we're actually, you know, we're getting there. So this Pink Diamond Giannis, I can definitely say is going to be in my end game. Well, I can't definitely say, but at the time being, at the time of recording this, I can say that he is going to be in my endgame squad, because I'm not going to be wanting to pay like a ridiculous amount of MT. Oh, that's a flagrant for a card off the auction house when we have one that is untradeable, and it's a Giannis card. Like, it's a Giannis card that has Hall of Fame clamps and Hall of Fame quick first step with an 86 3-pointer. Like, you just can't get much better than that. So regardless if they release a better Giannis, I don't think I'm going to be too fussed about it. So Giannis is going to be locked in at that small forward position. We're going to have the Galaxy Opal Brandon Roy, so that is going to be our shooting guard position taken over. Of course, yeah, Galaxy Opal is going to be a ridiculous card. They've been putting up the polls, deciding what badges to have him. I think he's got Hall of Fame clamps and Hall of Fame range extender at this point of recording. I can't remember exactly what the polls were at this point, but yeah, so he's going to have ridiculous badges, ridiculous stats. Last year he was such a fun card to use, so that is going to be 2 out of our 5 positions in our final squad locked in already, and they're both going to be untradeable cards, and they're both going to be in the squad in the next couple of weeks, because of course the next 2 sets of spotlights, hopefully they come out in, again, 2-week increments. So maybe by mid-January or late January, we'll actually have that Galaxy Opal Brandon Roy, which would be absolutely ridiculous. On a no money spent account, to have a Galaxy Opal by January, that would be insane. And of course, we're getting this Giannis, hope maybe today, maybe tomorrow, I don't know, we will see. So yeah, that's pretty damn cool. And of course, at the point guard position, at the moment, we've got the Pink Diamond Baron Davis, who is a fantastic card, and it'd have to be a really, really good card to actually be released to knock him off. And again, he is untradeable, so we don't have any MT locked in him. And then we need a power forward and a center, and that is where we definitely do need to find a card that is going to be in that endgame squad. Of course, if we get up to the Galaxy Opal token reward market, we could pick up the Galaxy Opal David Robertson. He would definitely slot in very nicely at that centre position. But yeah, then the power forward position, I'm not really too sure who would be there. I don't think there are too many elite power forwards out there that really take my fancy. But hopefully 2K, of course, keep releasing some nice cards into the game. Right, last comment of the day, just as we wind into the end of the third quarter here. Lucas Peters says, JD, sell your diamond contracts because the login reward for Wednesday this week is a diamond consumables pack. This is being commented at the start of the video, so I don't know if you sell in this episode. Well, I did, my friend, so I was thinking exactly the same as you. I've seen that diamond contract, or the diamond consumables pack, so everyone's going to get one on Christmas Day, which is going to be a massive influx of diamond contracts onto the market, and it might be the perfect time, actually, to buy a 3-point shoe as well, a diamond 3-point shoe for Giannis, because obviously people are going to be pulling shoes out of that pack as well. So yeah, and of course, new people coming in for Christmas, they're not going to know how much those shoes are going to sell for. So I think I might be in the market for a 3-point diamond shoe on Christmas Day or Boxing Day, whenever I can actually get on my console to find out. But yeah, definitely the best idea to sell your diamond contracts now. They are going to come down massively in price on Wednesday, and that's what I'm hoping for anyway, because I'm going to pick one up for Giannis. So as all the comments we've got, I'm going to get one more bucket with Michael Cooper. I didn't even realise that he's at 64 at the moment. We need one more score with him, and he is done evoing, and then we're going to switch this up and make it so Lucius Allen is assisting to Kareem, and we're going to get some points on Kareem. So of course, if you didn't know, you can change it around in the settings here and make it so that Kareem, or the center, whoever you want it to, can actually run the play through them, because by default it is 1 through 4, but you can make it the center if you go into the option and change it right there. So I'll see you guys at the end of this game. Alright, so there we go, at the end of the game, nice and easy W. Of course, using that play just makes everything so easy. Obviously, these games are pretty boring at the best of times, but we managed to get the 66 points required with Michael Cooper. We got 36 assists with Lucius Allen, which is very nice, and we got 18 points and 11 boards with Kareem. So all 3 players doing really good stuff for their Evo. So now we can go ahead and get Michael Cooper done. We can also take a look at Gail Goodrich. Like I said, I haven't actually seen what his requirements are to get him up to the diamond level. I know his price is around the 85 to 90k mark, so it's got a big profit margin there, so it depends how much he requires from Amethyst to diamond. And then also Michael Cooper, he goes up to diamond as well. I think he does anyway, but anyway, we'll have a look at that in a sec. So next up, we have to use Kareem, Spotlight Scott, Cooper, Worthy, and Rambis. Okay, so same players from before, that's fine. 4-minute quarters, nice and easy. At least this one's only 4-minute quarters. That makes things a little bit nicer for us. So we come down here and we're going to look at Gail Goodrich first of all. So 1,200 points, 63s, and 400 assists. And like I said, he does sell for about 85 to 90k at the diamond level, so not too bad. And then he goes up with a 94 driving lap, 87 speed, 84 speed with ball, and 87 acceleration as well, including gold quick first step down there. That's pretty nice. And then at the pink diamond level, +1 to 3-point shot, +8 to ball handling. That's pretty nice. Perimeter defense up to 92. steel up to a 90 as well, 2 Hall of Fame badges, and gold clamps and gold intimidator. So some really nice defensive boosts on Gail Goodrich right there. But we come down here, Michael Cooper is ready to go, and yes, he can go up to the diamond level. So we'll have a look at what he requires right here, right now. So his speed gets a massive boost up here, so does his dunking, so does his driving layup as well, and there we go, 91 rated Amethyst. So we need to, wow, okay, so score 1,500 points, 400 assists, so pretty similar to Gail Goodrich. Let's just back out and come back in, and they should be pretty close, so they are. So the same amount of assists, but Michael Cooper needs 300 more points and 100 steals, and you need to play the 30 games with him. But then he does go up to an 88 three-pointer. Wow, that is fantastic. He already is so good defensively. And he even still gets more defensive boosts on this, a 97 steal. That is incredible. Lateral quickness to 98 as well. So, yeah, really, really nice Evo levels on this card, that is for sure. And I don't know if there are any Michael Cooper diamonds up on the auction house. Let's take a look. So there aren't actually any up, and in terms of his Amethyst, like we saw earlier, oh wow, what? Oh, that's heartbreaking. They're straight away down at 35,000 MT. Okay, that's pretty sad. So the thing is now, do we take him up, or do we go instead for the Gail Goodrich to diamond? Because I don't know, this card's selling, like I said, for about 85k at the diamond level. Michael Cooper, there's none up, so hopefully he's a little bit rarer than Gail Goodrich, and it is an insane card when he gets to this diamond level. I mean, he's already an insane card right now, but adding that shooting to him, that really does take him to the next level. So I don't know, should I Evo this card? Let me know down below what I should actually do, which card I should actually focus on now. But obviously, first things first, we're going to come down here and we're going to get Lucius Allen done. So he only needs 25 more assists, and then about 370 or so points. So once he's done with his assists, we're going to need someone else to be handling the ball to be getting assists. Obviously, I want to work on Evos every time possible, every game pretty much. So it is going to be the Gail or Michael Cooper going into the squad. And then we come up here to have a look at Kareem, and we need just 40 more boards and about 340 more points. So both of those guys looking really, really nice indeed. So that's going to be it for today's video. I mean, look at that, 600 MT for a contract. I am not paying that. Let's see what contracts are going for these days up on the auction house. Okay, that is so much good. So much good? Yeah, it is so much good. I'm so happy to see that they're not expensive. So we'll buy two while we're here, just in case we need some for the, who else are we going to buy? The Gary Payton as well, because he's going to be joining the squad at some point or other. So we've got 197,000 MT in the bank at the moment. And of course, we still need 2 more players. So Oscar Robertson still at 60k, and then Gary Payton coming in at around 200. So we're going to need about 250k. So we need to earn another 50k. And I don't know what to do. Do I sell that Michael Cooper? 35k just doesn't seem much for how good this card is. And for how good this card is going to be. I really should have put contracts on him before I evoed him. That would have been smart, but I am not smart. But yeah, even at this level, 89 driving layup. He doesn't have the shooting, but of course, at the diamond level, that three-pointer goes up to an 88. He's got the driving dunk. He doesn't really have the ball handling, but of course, he's got the defense, and he has the speed as well. So yeah, I don't know. I'm really stuck about what to do with him, to be honest. His mid-range does go up as well to an 85, so it is only the ball control that's really not the best on him as a shooting guard, and that might keep his price down quite a bit, but I don't know. And then Drew Holiday, did we Evo him from Ruby? Do we have him as an Amethyst, and does he actually sell for quite a bit of MT? If he does, we need to get him sold. Wow, look at that, literally like 10,000 MT. You know what? I'm still going to take that. We need all the MT we can get at this point in time. Where are you, Drew Holiday? I don't even know what set he's from. Where is he? Where was he from? Was he from this one? Yes, he was. Okay, so yeah, I'm literally going to sell him for 11,000 MT. Hopefully that gets rid of him. We're never going to Evo him up, especially with all these new cards that they keep dropping out. It seems like the better Evo cards are just coming out thick and fast at the moment. So we're going to get rid of this Drew Holiday, get a bit of MT for him. And like I said, we need to make about another 50,000 MT, which hopefully we should be able to do in the coming few days. So that is going to be it for today's video, guys. Well, the first one of today. Be sure to stay tuned for the second one. It'll be dropping in a couple of hours. So as usual, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.